Verita, Quite Storm here. Just wanted to come to you guys with a quick video. Lately, we've been getting some messages pertaining to stereotypes and image of chapters and how this is causing people to either second guess their organization of choice or not want to pursue membership into said chapter. I've even seen people go as far as not liking the image of a chapter and considering transferring to another school, which is absolutely ridiculous to me, but that's just my opinion. I think my biggest issue with this is that people forget that stereotypes come from people outside of organizations, and most of the time I also feel like stereotypes and image issues come from people that aren't even Greek, and it's just another way of, it's like high school, guys. It's like just random drama, and if you are going to fall victim of said believing in stereotypes and said rumors, then you're not ready to join an organization. I say that because it's easy to believe what you hear and it's easy to listen to others. But at what point do you listen to these stereotypes and you sit down and think for yourself, this is what I've heard. One, how ridiculous is it? And two, how believable is it? But three, what am I going to do to see if this is true or false? We've gotten messages where women have said that they have heard all AKAs are light skin and they're dark skin, so will that hinder their chances? And we've heard people say, I want to join this organization. I'm not sure about this chapter. I want to, I'm going to do XYZ with my life, but I'm afraid that the chapter image is going to mess up my personal image. That is ridiculous to me. If you are ready to join an organization, you know what organization you want to be a part of, you should not let others' opinions influence you. You are the person joining the organization, not your mom, not your sibling, not your boyfriend, not the girl that's you have second period with, or your history class with, whatever it may be. It's about you. So why are you letting others tell you what to do, and why are you letting others have an opinion on what you're doing? Also, they really shouldn't know anyways, but it's just, at what point do you take time to feel, or do you just, at what point do you take time to say, I'm not going to let this influence me? I also have a problem with people saying that it may hinder or have an impact on their personal image. The only thing that can, determine your personal image as well as your reputation is you as an individual. Yes, your activities may have something to do with that, but if if a chapter has an image of being promiscuous or all they do is party, nothing is saying, and Unabomber and Uncle Rashid have said this several times, nothing is saying you can't be the one person or you can't be the member, if say you get in, that says, this is our image, we need to change it. Or say, this is what I've heard, let's not do that anymore. Or it maybe something is true, maybe a chapter does like to go out and be social, but nothing saying that you can't change that image. But on top of that, going back to how these stereotypes and rumors are made from people outside looking in, that is exactly what they are. They're on the outside, and if you choose to do that, you are no better than them. People see what they want, but people also say what they want, and that most of the time that doesn't go with any research. Okay, a chapter, all they do is party. So if that's the image they quote unquote have, and that's the image you believe, does that mean all you're doing is partying? It's not like you have a camera on this person's back and you see what they're doing 24/7. So, okay, so you see them a lot in party scenes, but does that mean you're staying in the library to see if they're ever in the library? Does that mean you're following them around on weekends to see where they're doing community service? If they're doing community service, you don't know what people are doing. And just because you only see people at a certain area doesn't mean that's all they are doing. You don't know what people are doing. If you're going to just take time to listen to what other people have to say without concluding to your own determination of a chapter and of an organization, then, we don't need you. And I don't say that in a mean way, but our organizations were founded upon the principle that we were excluded, the principle that we weren't good enough, or that we just, our goals and ambitions were different. And it's just frustrating for me seeing the amazing things that all these organizations do by choice. No one is telling people to go and, run for political offices. No one's telling us to link arms with our fellow members, our brothers, and walk through like gang wars and things like that. Like, no one is telling us to go protest injustice. No one's telling us to do this. We're doing this by choice. We're doing this by personal conviction. And if you are so easily influenced by something as petty as a stereotype or a rumor, then how does that show us as members that you are not like that you are going to have self-motivation to start campaigns like this, to stand up for things that you see are wrong, and to bring up points where an organization can shine or a chapter can do something different on campus? If you're just going to be influenced by what others have to say, nothing like that doesn't show us that you're ready to stand apart. That is not showing us that you are ready to stand up and stand out. Like, that's just kind of how I see it. I mean, I feel like if everyone listened to stereotypes and they followed stereotypes, then our organizations would be all over the place. We would have members just joining just for XYZ reasons, and then we would just have more people being either unhappy or like it just doesn't make sense. I just feel like you need to have a personal conviction. You need to take time to sit down and learn about an organization, not just its members, not just what other people have to say, what the organization's about. You are joining an organization for its principles, for its national projects, for its history, and for wanting to carry on a legacy. You're not joining it for the social aspects, which generally these rumors all like only have to deal with. You're not, if you're just joining an organization for 3 letters across your chest, go ahead, do what you need to do, but then you're not joining an organization for the right reason. You're not seeing the importance and what we do. So just wanted to rant real quick about that, just because it's been bothering me. I know I was kind of all over the place, but I just need to get the point across. Like, if you're just going to listen to stereotypes, it's ridiculous. So just take time to think twice before you either come to us and say, this is what I've heard, how's it going to impact my image? Or this is this chapter has an image issue and I don't want that. Like, I don't want to be a part of that. If you don't want to be a part of it, don't be a part of it. Point blank, period. We're all adults here. No one's making us join an organization. No one's making us do research. No one's telling us we have to pursue membership anywhere. So if that's what you feel like you need to do, if you feel like joining an organization is not best because of its image or because of its stereotype, there are several other people out there that will join our organization for the correct reasons. And they will join our organization because they see how they can be a part of something bigger than themselves, and they can either make a change or they can continue to push a change or something. Joining an organization is not just about the societal fun and the social fun, not societal, but the social fun. So just keep that in mind. Sorry if this came off a little harsh, but it's just frustrating when I hear stuff like that and when we get messages, because all we can do sometimes is just shake our heads. So talk to you guys soon. Have a good weekend. Have fun. Be safe. Bye.